Hey everyone, Kai here, and today I'm coming to you with another book review, and this time the book is called Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo. And I actually read this book for Hispanic Heritage Month, and I've been seeing it on Bookstagram, and so I just wanted to give it a try, and I really enjoyed the book. It was a really quick read for me. I read it in like a day. Just because it was good. I wanted to see how it ended, and I do feel like it is a book that needs a part 2. But before I get ahead, let me just give you a quick synopsis. So basically the book follows the lives of two young women. One name is Camino, and Camino lives in the Dominican Republic, and the other one name is Yahaira, and she lives in New York. And these two women, as a result of a horrible tragedy, find out that they are sisters. And so we, as the readers, we go on a journey with them to how they found out they were sisters and how they reconciled with that, and their feelings and everything. But the book, just to give a little bit more background, is based on true events. Back in 2001, November 12th is the exact date, American Airlines flight 587 was leaving to go to DR, and it never made it. It did crash. I believe there was a malfunction with the tail of the plane, and it was such a tragedy. It is the second most deadliest plane crash in American history. And the kicker is it did not get all of the attention that other plane crashes get, or in general, it didn't get that much attention. Why? Because think about it, the date, 2001, 2 months after September 11th. So a lot of people were still reeling off of September 11th, that they didn't give this flight as much attention, especially when they found out that it was just a malfunction. It wasn't terrorism. And remember, back then there was like this hysteria of like whether plane crashes had anything to do with terrorism. So when they found out that wasn't the case, the news mill went on, everyone else went on about their lives. But what the book grapples with is that, yeah, life continues, but when you are directly impacted by someone who dies in general, but dies in a plane crash, when you know someone, when that person happens to be your parent, life doesn't just continue. You are stuck in that. You are impacted in that. You have to live with that every single day. And so the book really does do a good job in tackling grief and how we handle grief and how we handle tragedies like that and what happens. And it really gives you like an inside look of like the process, and it's just it's intense. But it's still YA, so it's not like, it won't have you like bawling, crying. Trust me, I'm sensitive and emotional, but it does give you an inside look into the families. Like, these people that were on that plane, they had families, they were friends, they were parents, they were boyfriends, girlfriends, and it kind of just was dusted under the rug. But the community that was really impacted by this crash was the Dominican community, because 90% of the people on that flight were of Dominican descent. So, about the characters. Now, Camino, great student, but what's happening is she is at that age where she's just beautiful, and men are looking at her and watching her and have plans for her, but she has plans for herself. And so it's a matter of being stuck or chasing your dreams for her. And that's something real. It's real, period. And I kind of identified with her as well. She just really have to fight for her life to get out of DR and to really chase her dreams and make something of herself. And then we have Yahaira now, who is also a good student. She's a chess player, and she is really good at that. But she finds out something about her dad, and her and her dad just have a really estranged relationship, and so she stops playing chess and all of that stuff. And so we go on a journey basically of these two women, who their lives, their romantic partners, their parents, and we find out how they learn to love each other. There's two characters in addition to the main characters that I want to discuss that I absolutely love. Tia is a healer. Tia is Camino's aunt, and she's also her guardian. And basically, Tia is kind of like that woman in the community. She's not really a doctor, but you know she should have been if she would have had the opportunities that other people have. So that's Tia. And then Dre is Yahaira's girlfriend, and Dre is like a gardener, and she's so supportive and she's so cool, and you kind of find yourself thinking, is Dre older than I think she is? But she's not. She is a teenager. And so I really enjoyed this book. I just want to leave you all with a quote, because Yahaira is a chess player, and I really loved and felt like this described a huge part of the book in a major way. The squares do not overlap. Every piece has its own space, move in its own way, and has its purpose. So I say that all to say happy Hispanic Heritage Month. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on the next video. Bye.